John from Atascocita has a question about electric drains.
His printer is dimming and flickering lights and tripping his UPS.
Okay.
All right. That's an uninterrupted power supply for
Yes.
John writes, just in case, he's not tripping the delivery guy at the front porch or something. Okay, so John writes, the laser printer in my study causes lights to flicker when it draws 15 to 17 amps for a split second warming up for a print job. You know, it's that spike right when you start the printer. It hasn't tripped the circuit breaker yet, and I'm worried this may damage the electrical circuits in my home. Tom, is there any way to prevent this? Does he have anything to really worry about?
He has nothing to worry about. But if you want to have an electrician look at it, you should go ahead, and it's probably going to have something to do with the ground. I don't know what the age of the house is. It could be on a 15-amp breaker as opposed to a 20-amp breaker, too. A lot of the older homes had 15-amp breakers as far as general lighting. So if you're pulling that little spike up to 17, it's not quite tripping the breaker, but it'll dim the lights a little bit. It happens even in my own home when my air conditioner kicks on. My lights will dim in the summertime because there's such a load on the electric grid. But as far as that goes, I don't think it's not going to hurt your circuitry at all. That one I can say for sure. Now, will it ever damage your printer? That one I don't know about.
I get 2 cents on that one.
Okay, I'll let you. And then the only other thing is make sure you have a good ground on your breaker box because that might be where a ground was disconnected from a weed eater or something. So check that.
The risk you run, and I tell you from experience from my own life here, I used to have this beautiful, back in the day when we had CRTs, the big monitors. I used to have one in my house years and years ago. I'm going back 20 years. And beautiful Sony Trinitron monitor. And what I didn't know was that there was so much drain on the electric in that circuit that it was slowly cooking it because it was not quite getting enough. It was enough to run, but not all that it needed. And over time, it destroyed the monitor. So Tom's advice to the electrician is smart. You need to have him come out there and check how clean the electric is and that you do have enough amps to drive all this because over time, as he alluded to, you could destroy your equipment.
Yeah, and the ground is real important when it comes to that flickering. Usually it's something there or you have an open neutral, but if it's a real problem, electrician can fix it.
And if you've been drinking a lot of scotch. Okay. So are you looking for more answers?
That was the 80s.
Okay. Maybe for you.
The
more of this I do, the better it tastes.
Okay.
Hey, kids, you're looking for more of these helpful answers? You'll find them at HomeShowRadio.com under the Ask Tom tab.